let's see what's going on with this kiln. So this has been cooling since yesterday. So today it's just room temperature right now. So let's see what we have. Okay, so for this one, it's from here up to the bottom is 4 coats of mulberry and then 3 coats of seaweed, while the inside is another 4 coats of mulberry, and then the rim, like ½ inch from the rim, is 3 coats of deep fire brick without overlapping the mulberry. So there's no overlap between the mulberry and then the deep fire brick. Same with the inside. But there's no seaweed on the inside. So there's 3 of those. Damn. Looks like we got some grinding to do. Okay. This combination is what I call the ocean wave. That's because it looks like the waves of the ocean. Okay. The inside of this mug, I don't know if you can see it, is 2 coats of turquoise from Mako, while the glazes on the outside are all Amico. So 2 coats of turquoise on the inside, and then the outside are all Amico. We have the Celadon Sky as the base, so 3 coats of Celadon Sky, and then alternating wavy bands of Blue Lagoon and Emerald Falls. So from the rim, I started with the Blue Lagoon, followed by Emerald Falls, Blue Lagoon, Emerald Falls, and so on and so forth until I reached the bottom. So 3 coats of each. There you go. And of course, I always glaze the bottoms of my mugs. Okay, so I also did a test piece using the same combinations on the outside. This one, I used 4 coats of Blue Lagoon on the inside. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. As I said, there's not much of difference in color. It's just darker than the turquoise, Mako turquoise. I kind of like the Blue Lagoon better because it's darker in color, but the turquoise is not bad either. So I made 1 of this, and apparently I made 4. Here is my experiment on Graffito. It's my first time doing Graffito, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. Oh, it's the Velour Black underglaze. This is the one that I used before I did this Graffito part, while it was leather hard. And then after bisking, I applied the Mako Clear, zinc-free clear from Mako, as I don't have any clear glaze from Amico. And on the inside, I did an experiment with 2 Celadons from Amico. I did 2 coats of Rainforest and then 1 coat of Aqua on top of it. I don't know if I'm gonna like that color. Not happy with this. This is Mako 2 coats of eggplant. I don't have any luck with the Mako eggplant. It didn't give me a total coverage of the piece. So you can see there's the spot that the glaze didn't cover. So what I did is I refired it, putting another 2 coats of eggplant, and did not do anything at all. Same result. Same with this one. Both refired. Fail. It's gonna be one of my succulent planters anyway, so that's fine. A mini tumbler here that I use as a test piece. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, it's a very small tumbler. So the inside is 3 coats of honey flux, and on the outside is another 3 coats of honey flux as the base. Okay, so 3 coats of honey flux on the inside and 3 coats of honey flux on the outside. So 1 inch from the rim is ancient jasper, and 1 inch from the ancient jasper to the base is the textured turquoise without overlapping. Okay. So Mako winterwood. 2 coats of winterwood on the outside, and then from the rim up to this part is the light flux. Just 1 heavy coat of flux, and on the inside is just plain 3 coats of honey flux. 3 coats of honey flux on the inside, 2 coats of winterwood, and on top is honey flux. So I made 4, I glazed 4 mugs with this combination. Okay, the inside is just 3 coats of indigo float, and from the rim up to here is 3 coats of indigo float, and on top of that is 3 coats of oatmeal. Looks like there's no difference in color from the plain indigo float on the inside and the outside. And this one is the Valor Black Underglaze from Amaco. 3 coats of that, which gives me the matte finish, which I like. So same thing, Valor Black Underglaze, 3 coats of indigo float, and on the outside 3 coats of indigo float over or under the 3 coats of oatmeal. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, this is something I never did before. It's a folded pottery. It's an envelope. I don't know if you can see it. And I use a stilt. I use 3 stilt. I don't know if you can see it. This is what you get in using a stilt. Is gonna leave some tiny holes on the pieces. Now I got to smoothen it up. Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna use this for. Front up to back is 3 coats of deep fire brick, and then I wiped it with a sponge after it's dry to expose the texture. So while on the inside is 3 coats of deep fire brick that I use on the outer part, and then over that is 3 coats of ancient jasper. As I've said, I don't even know where to use this for, but it just looks cute to me. Maybe I'm gonna make it as a hanging planter for my succulents, maybe. Or maybe I'm gonna attach it to a wall. and put notes in it, ball pens, etc. Whatever. I just find it cute. That is cone 5. That is cone 6. This is cone 7. So we're firing to cone 6 with a 6 minutes hold. So. Got some grinding to do. That is the mulberry and seaweed. The cone for the middle part, for the mid shelf. Looks like it got hotter. Okay, which one first? Another mini tumbler. I actually made this for our neighbor. So this is just 2 coats of Mako turquoise. I made 2 of them. This is the same with the ones on the top shelf. That is the dip fabric, the 4 coats of mulberry, and this is 3 coats of seaweed. Oh, what on earth is that? Do you see that? That is a glaze drip. What the hell? That is a glaze drip. Because I applied it too thick. Darn. Okay. So as you can see, this is the Velour Black Underglaze, 3 coats. And then base is 3 coats of iron luster, and then 3 coats of oatmeal on top. 3 coats of iron luster, 3 coats of oatmeal. The inside is just a simple 3 coats of iron luster. Oops. Darn, that's so sharp. Ooh. More drip, the handle itself. Oh, it dripped to the shelf too. Soup mugs with the same color combination. Three coats of Obsidian as the base, followed by 3 coats of dip fabric up to here, and then on top of it is 2 coats of albany slip brown. I think there's 4 of those. So far so good. I don't see any pinholes. And one of my oldest combination that I've been doing, 3 coats of Obsidian, 3 coats of Smoky Merlot up to here, and then 4 coats of seaweed. And then if you're seeing this, this is just light flux. Glaze is stuck. Northern Light combination I've been using since the beginning, or since I started. 3 coats of Obsidian on the inside. Is it even clear? 3 coats of Obsidian on the inside, 3 coats of Obsidian as the base on the outside, and then Smoky Merlot, and then from here to the bottom part is 4 coats of seaweed, and on the rim is a band of light flux that gives me the drip. So this one is actually a refired planter. So same combination as the Northern Light, which is 3 coats of Obsidian, both inside and out, and then 3 coats of Smoky Merlot, and then seaweed. But when I fired it the first time, it gave me almost a bluish color instead of the greenish that I want. So what I did is I applied 2 more coats of seaweed on this part where the seaweed is, and then refire it with the same temperature, cone 6 with 6 minutes hold, and gave me the green color that I want for my Northern Light combination. So refired planter. Refired planter. I guess that concludes this kiln opening. Okay. So that's it. That's the content of my kiln for today's opening. Mugs and 6 soup mugs. And there's a very few color combination. And then a ton of the Northern Light combination. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next video.